Nein, nein, das Blut tötet nicht. Das hat nur sein eigenes Bewusstsein.
A mural depicting some kind of
Pretended
abstract art.
ihr Liebhaber zu sein, oder was?
Ihr, wenn ich mich recht entsinne, toter Liebhaber.
Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. Give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
Looks like two flowers hugging.
Huh. That's an interesting take.
Ja, ich glaube, wir müssen nach Nordwesten.
Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old damage. Somebody swept up the glass on the outside, but didn't bother with actually repairing the windows. Maybe later. I don't feel an urge for a coffee break right now. I think that leads to a church of some kind. No reason to go up there at the moment. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Doesn't look functional. There's probably a staircase somewhere.
Okay, das ist definitiv ein Ort, an den wir gehen können, aber nicht der, zu dem ich hin wollte.
Not sure where that door leads. The junk piles extend some half a mile into the empty eastern part of town. I doubt they're being added to, though. Nordson residents seem conscientious about recycling. A light beacon, marking the northern edge of the town disk. I don't have a reason to visit the junk heap right now.
Na, dann nicht. Aber dann gucken wir doch mal, ob wir die Lehrerin in der Schule finden. Surprise, surprise.
Looks disconnected.
Lehrerin in der
Probably
Schule?
not worth the energy.
Was macht die da?
Looks like a few kids left some of their clothes here. Pictures of teachers and staff decorate the wall. Some are from way back when the school was founded. No names anywhere, though. There are a number of women here who could be Katerina, but it's hard to be sure without something specific to go on. Okay, let's see if I can find any similarities between any of these women and the picture I have. Oh, right here. Same brass necklace. This has got to be her. All right, I took the picture. Perhaps someone will recognize her. Various books and office supplies. I think the children grew these themselves. That's good, gives them some practical skills. I don't need to rummage through that.
Nein, noch
I
lange
don't need
nicht.
to rummage through. Plenty of outdoor activities planned for the children. Drawings of different plants and trees, with close-ups of their nuts, leaves, and seeds. Empty. Guess there are no classes today.
Ja, natürlich. Natürlich. Warum denn auch nicht?
Hi there. I see that there's been some progress with the fallen power line.
Yep, feel free to head in now.
Great, I'll do that later. This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November 4th, 79 AR. Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse. It's hard to think that most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time. It shows various star constellations. Apparently the ones we plan to explore with some incredible new rocket engine that they were about to finish when the collapse happened. The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the Human Wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the Third Decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the Third Decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the Third Decree has been amended 12 times. However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, and we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable. Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines. Due to the Third Decree, AI today is practically non-existent outside sanctioned laboratory conditions. Fringe terrorist groups such as the Conduit and End Protocol, EP, still try to resurrect AI, but have been successfully fought and nearly wiped out by authorities. Critics of the nanosubstance Blue claim that despite it lacking CPUs, it is a form of intelligent neural network warranted to be included in the Third Decree. Defenders of Blue tend to cite the Fourth Amendment, where transhumanism efforts in the form of human augmentation are declared legal. However, the Fourth Amendment was written before the discovery of Blue, when primitive mechanical and cybernetic implants were the only options for human augmentation. The Human Wave was a loose affiliation of political and religious movements with the supreme goal of eradicating AI. It is widely considered to be the largest single cause of the collapse. Post-collapse, the movement continued its activities to some extent up to 4AR, but gradually lost its ability to maintain any larger operations due to the extensive deglobalization. Over time, the subgroups of the human wave splintered back into their original factions. Some, having accomplished their goals, ceased to exist completely. Others, like the Church of Epos, Earth Preservation Orthodox Society, were formed to find a new place in a post-collapse world. A regeneration pod kept people healthy and energetic. No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it. I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war. I'm pretty sure... Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse. There's no crack caused by the Hyperloop failure, and the crater field is nowhere to be seen. Wow, this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
Hab ich noch irgendwas übersehen? Nö.
Looks like an old hovercraft.
Aber damit haben wir halt auch unsere
I
kleine
don't need to go down to the ground right now.
Museumstour gemacht. Na, wirst du wohl.
Do you recognize this woman?
Sure, that's Melinda. She's
She's what?
she's just kind of cute is all.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
So, it looks like Leonard's accident was a murder after all.
Seems so, yeah. We have to catch this psycho before he strikes again.
Agreed. What do you know about Melinda, the school teacher?
Not a lot. I've seen her.
All right, I'm on.
Good luck out there.
Müssten ja theoretisch auch.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Do you recognize this woman?
That's the young teacher, isn't it?
Yes, I found the picture in the school.
I see. I don't know much else about her.
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
Not at all. I only first learned his name this morning.
Hilfreich.
I learned that Leonard's death wasn't an accident. He was placed in that machine after his death.
I suspected as much. Any leads on his killer?
No, but it would be a strange coincidence if there was no connection to Carl and Maya.
I concur. Thanks for the update. We remain at your disposal if you need help.
Naja, oder die Verbindung ist, dass irgendjemand Lennart umbringen wollte. Dann wurden zwei andere Leute umgebracht.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Der oder diejenige dachte sich einfach, fuck it. Machen wir doch mal mit.
I don't need to look that up. I don't think I need to look her up. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look him up.
Okay.
Commissary?
Yes.
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope. Not a clue.
Ist er nicht hilfreich? Also ich meine, nein, er ist offensichtlich nicht hilfreich, aber...
Deiner sagt, sein Job ist nicht hilfreich zu sein.
This among Leonard's remains.
Ah, probably his key then. Unless the killer dropped it in there. In any case, I don't know what it opens.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not connected to anything.
Horrible how much death has befallen us. I read that in a book once.
A fitting quote, considering the circumstances. I don't need to know his opinion.
Ah, natürlich, jetzt ist Sven nicht da.
There's that red light again. Something must be wrong. Oh, the tank is nearly out of nutrients. I should keep an eye out for a replacement canister. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for. The receptacle on the womb tank was much smaller. This looks like some kind of dispenser, though. So if I find the right container, I might be able to refill it here.
Müssen wir ja... Dann müssen wir ja nur noch rausfinden, wo wir den passenden Container herkriegen.
It's a sketch of the exhibition downstairs. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Hi there, Walter.
Morning, miss. How was your first night in town?
Yeah, have a nice night's sleep? Well, I sure didn't. This numbnut forgot to unplug me, so I had to listen to his snoring for 9 hours.
I protest, Nissa. I hardly ever sleep for more than 7.
Oh, wow. That makes much less like torture.
I slept okay. The bed was a bit too soft for my taste, but I'll live.
Glad to hear it. So, what can I do for you today?
Hey, Walter, do you happen to have any containers for liquid nutrients?
Oh, I'm fresh out of those. Sold my last one to Maya Strand. Said she was working on a processing unit for a high-energy liquid food solution. Like people actually want to eat goo.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Ah, super. War ja klar, der Typ, den ich frage, hat den Scheiß, den ich brauche, nicht mehr. Wie immer. Wie immer. Bist du noch da?
Bin noch da.
Gut.
Ich höre dich fluchen. Wenn dir das
I
hilft.
guess you heard what happened in the recycling center.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people dropping dead left and right like this, it's getting real scary out there.
Brauchst du einen Tipp, wo du den Kanister herkriegst?
Do you know where I can find the school teacher, Melinda?
I'm not sure who that is. What does she look like?
Here, I found a good photo.
Oh, her. I sometimes spot her off the beaten path, actually.
You do? Where?
By the junk heap. Dunno what business she's got there, but I notice her sometimes when I collect parts. She thinks nobody sees her, all sneaky and quick. But I've got keen eyes.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Walter.
Lass mich raten, beim Junk Heap.
Ach jetzt.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
A little.
Der Kanister?
He came by every now and then, buying things for the recycling center. We've been talking about automating some of the work there.
Yeah? Anything out of the ordinary about him?
Nee, das sieht so aus, als kriegst du den aus dem
He was a
Museum.
quiet, nice guy. A real shame what happened to him.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Hey, you wanna go do something?
I'm tired. Let's just hang out.
You wouldn't be tired if you ate breakfast.
Cute outfit. Must have taken forever to knit. A refrigerator. I don't really feel like opening it, for my nose's sake. A big old combustion. Old pre-collapse cars, likely stripped of all usable parts at this point. Old shipping containers, neatly stacked. They look fairly intact. Maybe this area used to be a loading dock, and they precede the junk heap itself. I'm surprised I haven't seen many bicycles around. Should be a good mode of transportation around Nordsund.
Ja klar, mit dem ich weiß nicht wie viel 100 Meilen Drop am Rande der Stadt, wo man einfach mal zu Tode stürzt.
Ich immer noch an, hä? Dass es kein Geländer gibt.
Hey, kids.
Hey.
Theo, that's the lady that Miss M...
Shut up, Alicia.
Now, wait a minute. Alicia, is it? You know Miss M?
Of course we do, ma'am. We're kids. She's our teacher.
Yeah, we just know her from school and stuff.
Right. So you haven't seen Miss M around today, have you?
Nope.
Well, I have a few questions for you. So Katerina is your teacher, right?
Nuh-uh. Our teacher's name is Melinda, but she prefers Miss M.
You know, I need to find Miss M really badly. Do you know where she would go if she was ever in trouble?
I don't know.
We have no idea, man.
I think you know more. Now would be the time to tell me before you get into trouble.
There's nothing to say, lady.
But Theo,
Alicia, chill. We haven't done anything wrong.
I guess.
Nö, ihr lügt bloß die Polizei an.
Do you know what happened yesterday to a man named Carl?
My friend told me that somebody murdered him with a knife. I bet it was totally gross.
I bet you wouldn't say that if you saw it for real, Theo. You'd just be sad.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Just like when we found that dead bird.
Shut up. That was different.
Sind Kinder nicht wundervoll?
Amazing.
Können wir sie nicht einfach nehmen und in diese große Maschine, die organische Abfälle recycelt werfen?
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
He's okay, I guess. He came by the school once and talked about catching criminals and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. It sucks that there's no women in our police station, though.
I noticed. But it's not like that in most places. In the city, it's almost 50-50.
Really? Do you think I could be in the police one day? Like you?
Sure, kid. Nothing's stopping you.
Ha! When I become a policewoman, I'll arrest you all the time, Theo.
Oh, dream on.
Do you know who Stina Ruth is?
Yeah, she works with my mom, the mayor. Stina is pretty cool. I like how she doesn't treat me like a kid.
I see. How does your mom like working with Stina?
I know they fight sometimes, but Mom says that's why she likes having Stina around. She doesn't like people who always agree.
Sounds like a good quality in a leader.
I guess.
So, did you guys ever hang out with Maya Strand?
Hang out? No way. She didn't really like kids.
She liked me sorta, but this one time, she got real angry with Alicia.
Oh yeah? Why?
I just wanted to try all her stupid stuff.
Alicia was like running around and pressing all the buttons, and Maya totally freaked out.
That sucked. I was just messing around and she started yelling at me.
Yeah, Maya used to be fun. When we were little, she'd talk about history and stuff.
Now she only talks to herself, like a crazy lady.
Not anymore. She's dead, Allie.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I guess.
What do you guys think of Dr. Pearson?
He's kind of weird, but nice. Every time I see him, he teaches me something new about the human body.
Yeah, he fixed my broken arm too. It's totally fine now. Look!
Oh, seems to have healed up nicely. What happened?
It totally wasn't my fault. I like climbing and went up my favorite path in the junk heap, but somebody had messed it up, so I slipped.
Ouch. Better be more careful.
Yeah, I know.
Do you guys know Gabriel?
Yeah, he's a cop, but he doesn't have a gun like you do.
Policemen should have guns. My dad has like 4 of them, and he's just a baker, not a policeman.
Hey, can I hold your gun, lady?
In your dreams, kiddo. Do you guys know Walter?
Yeah, he's the best. Nisa is my favorite. Mom even made a cute hat for him once.
Yeah, and then Nissa said it looked like an old carpet had made some poo-poo. He's so funny.
Wow, nett.
Do you know Leonard Dahl?
Who?
He was...
Sind scheiße.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. Do you know what happened in the museum last week?
Miss M told us in school. She almost cried. I could see tears in her eyes.
My mom was totally freaked out that day. She had to work late again.
Yeah? Why is that?
I don't know. Guess she had to talk to the police and stuff.
I doubt these kids know anything about that. Do you know what happened in the recycling center today?
Did somebody get hurt? My mom said it wouldn't happen again. That they would get help from the city to get the bad guys.
Yeah, That's me. I'm the help.
Wow, they sent a girl?
Stop it, Theo. You always say stupid things and get us in trouble.
I doubt these kids know anything about that. That's all I need, kids.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Den können wir, glaube ich, zumachen. Nee, der hat nichts zu sagen. Hier ist niemand.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
I'm looking for a nutrient canister. Know where I can get my hands on one of those?
No idea. But didn't Maya have some kind of machine in her apartment for that sort of thing?
Oh yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I need to find a replacement canister for the womb tank in the apartment. Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse.
Okay, und hier soll ich den Kanister finden.
Okay.
No idea what this is.
Es
Must have
gibt
been
einen
some kind of
Secret
local
Room.
thing.
Ja, ich weiß, und man musste damit irgendwas mit dem Globus machen.
Click the buttons for the tank, the starfield, the big robot and the globe.
The tank. The starfield. The big robot. And the globe. Und tatsächlich passiert gar nichts.
Hätte nicht passieren sollen. Also ich meine, es hätte was passieren sollen. Aber der Globe feuert den Globe viermal. Den Globe viermal. Globe, Globe.
Whoa. Wow, impressive lab. There's gotta be a whole bunch of third-degree infractions in this place. Maya must have conducted her secret illegal experiments here. Dirty laundry, presumably Maya's. Seems like she made herself comfortable down here. Good. I think this is what I need for the womb tank. Feels empty. Various technical drawings. Some of them look similar to the womb tank. Equations of some kind. I can't make sense of them. This place was set up to be private. Makes sense, given the circumstances. There were a couple of tapes here. Various tools for electronics and mechanical work. Herbal tea. Maybe from Maya's garden upstairs. An electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off. This computer must require some kind of hardware key. A few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here.
In a dream, I was summoned by the Acer. I had been chosen to create a new god, and her name was Huldra. She would be conjured in my mind, and the creed, at long last, would become manifest. I awoke in tears, and this vision has stuck with me ever since.
This woman doesn't sound very sane.
An AI superintelligence would essentially be indistinguishable from a god. Infinite intelligence leads to infinite knowledge, and by extension, infinite power. Illness, suffering, even death itself could be turned into obsolete concepts. And what is a god, if not one who has reign over life and death?
Yeah, those are conduit ideas, all right. Appears to be a wireless data reader of some kind. A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes. A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here. All right, all filled up. All right, red light gone. Must have done the trick. Looks like things are working out okay for you in there.
Bleiben wir professionell oder geben wir dem Kind einen Spitznamen?
Kann man geben. Ja komm, geben wir uns Spitznamen.
Ja. Wir haben hier eine bunte Auswahl.
Ich weiß nicht warum, aber ich finde Munchkin niedlich.
Okay.
Little, Munchkin?
Munchkin?
Oh, shut up.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Seeing a baby like this?
Yeah. It reminds me of everything that happened before.
Same here. But you know, it's not too late.
It is for you, Alex.
It is?
Well, yeah. You're dead.
I am, but you're not. You still have time to make up for what we lost.
Without you? I can't, Alex.
Sure you can. Where's the Vera I fell in love with? She didn't need me, or anybody else.
I don't know, Alex. She must have disappeared somewhere along the way.
I hope you'll find your way back to her then.
I do too. Painful memories. I should resume my search for Katerina.